Welcome to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. Daylight savings time. This is what it looks like in our house. All right, let's show everybody in our house, okay, when daylight savings time comes around. There's a couple units in the house that don't adjust themselves, like the microwave.
Everything should be like the iPhone.
I'll take care of this. Everyone just stand back. Okay, so frozen.
No, honey, that's
timer.
Okay, no, it's not timer.
No, it's not.
No, it's the little clock thing, and then
No,
you have to
it's
take
not.
it up here because
No.
you're using the ones to
You
go
can't.
down. No.
You can't do that.
No.
Oh yeah,
No, you're
7-year-old's
now you're
gonna fix it.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
right.
have more faith in her
I
than
probably
the
do too. We stop it and then
No,
we push.
okay.
Okay,
No, so
kitchen
baby,
timer.
not every single Monday
Right,
you
and
two.
then we
no,
do that.
no, it's not kitchen. What is
No,
wrong
I
with the
just
two of you?
okay. What? Twice a year we go through this
Really?
crap. Really?
It'd
Okay.
be easier to have a sundial and just move one house to the left.
I'm getting a drink.
The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com. And by Brio Technologies. They rent, sell, and install audiovisual components including professional sound, lighting, video and intercom systems, components, projectors, interactive whiteboards, and classroom audio systems. Just go to BrioAudiovisual.com.
Some states don't even do it.
It's
Isn't it Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona's the only one that ignores it.
Arizona?
Well, it's really funny. There were like 5 major myths about why they thought this was so important. And the first is they said it's for the farmers. It gives the farmers more time.
I remember this.
This is funny. They actually said the farmers were against it vociferously. They said that no. They said that it like messes up their cows, like all the milking schedules and everything, and the cows can't handle the change.
I can't be Go ahead. More.
I don't even know.
Our kids get screwed up for like 2 weeks.
They say daylight,
sleeping wise.
the extra daylight is supposed to make us healthier and happier. You get more vitamin D, blah, blah, blah. But this is funny. What they actually said, experts say there's a spike in workplace accidents, suicides, and headaches when daylight savings time starts and ends, which I thought was really, really random. And then, of course, it's supposed to help us conserve energy, of course. So they made this big deal. They said, we're going to do this in California just to show you how great this is.
It's all BS, isn't it?
So they found out on the study that the savings is about 0.18%.
That's BS.
Yay. And then they said, okay, well, no, actually, this benefits business. Well, here's who it benefits, and this is really funny.
Oh, no, you're not going to hurt me
The
again, are
grill
you?
and charcoal industries
Crap.
campaign to extend daylight savings time from 6 months to 8.
Why?
And they say they gain $200 million a year in sales because of the extra
people
month of daylight
burning
savings time.
For light?
Well, no, because they have more time to be outside grilling and doing stuff. And then the National Association of Convenience Stores went crazy saying, we get more money because everyone's out buying treats for kids who are trick-or-treating because they can stay out because it's lighter and later for longer, which I thought was pretty entertaining. This is the one that's funny. You know who hates it? TV ratings tend to suffer during daylight savings time because people are having a hard time trying to remember when their favorite shows are on. I think that's probably changed now that logically everybody goes to on demand because nobody waits for 8 o'clock anymore to watch something.
Did you mention? I'm sorry. Did you mention the drive-in movie people? Mm-mm. Okay, so there was a myth that the very powerful Arizona drive-in movie theater
they just had a grip around the legislation.
Lobby was like, well, you know, if you don't make it dark, we can't show the movies and then till later.
Here's the most obnoxious one, and they said this is the only logical thing. They said daylight savings time is actually standard time because now it is 8 months of daylight savings time, and then we go back to what they call standard time. They said no, daylight savings time is actually like standard time.
Standard.
So just leave it that way all the time.
So how do you if you live next to Colorado, right next to Arizona?
Arizona.
Yeah, right. And then you say, hey, I'm coming across and I'm going to meet you in Arizona for a 9 o'clock meeting.
Everyone's all
You must
screwed up.
have a term of 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock your time.
I think everybody just has a phone that just transfers to the correct time.
Yeah, but you have to set up a meeting.
This is true. This
It's
is really
set up.
flummoxing you, isn't it?
I
It's
have to
only
do
Arizona, honey. It's not like the rest of the nation is in disarray because Arizona will not follow along.
No, actually, I have to deal with my kids. I have to deal with my kids in 2 weeks for adjusting back to school schedule, and I hate it.
Oh, yeah. Elementary school teachers, anything that takes them out of their goofy little schedule makes them nuts.
Oh,
All right. So tell me something good brought to you by PC Laptops.
this is going to kill you. I'm doing it, and I'm not going to cry. And I know you guys are like, Todd cries all the time. Shut up.
No.
I have a chainsaw. I have power tools. In our land of indivision, people are separated. People hate each other. Groups over here, groups over there. They're fighting back and forth.
Yes, that's true.
There are certain communities.
There's very divisive elements.
Divisive. There are certain elements that do not do that. And I take you to California, Seal Beach.
Seal Beach, okay?
And I'm going to tell you that there is a Chan family, and they came from Cambodia. I don't even need this. You know why? Because it's going to live in my heart forever.
This is beautiful. Keep going.
So Mr. Chan, they opened a donut shop, Chan Donuts.
I would love to have a donut.
Seal, whatever, in California. And so they start serving donuts. Everybody loves them.
They're part of the community now because who doesn't like a donut?
You walk in, who's behind the counter?
Hey, Mr. Chen, Mrs. Chen, how you doing?
Mrs., yeah. And they're both there. She had an aneurysm.
Oh.
And so they started going, oh, we got to help her because they go there every day for coffee and a donut. And so they said,
And it's a little tiny family shop, so I'm sure that not having Mrs. Chen there's a big deal.
Right. And they say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a fund me page. And they went, no, you can't do that. We don't want that.
Oh, Mr. Chen.
So what they did is they organized a group of people who would go and buy out all their donuts every day at 10 a.m., by 10 a.m., so he could go take care of his wife.
That is the most adorable thing I have ever heard.
I'm wearing glasses, not because I want to cry, just because I'm wearing glasses.
They're not misting up at all, sweetie.
No,
not in the slightest bit.
So this community are fat because of the Chans.
But because with love.
Oh my God.
And it's only certain groups at a certain time. They give time to lose a little weight and then get back into it.
Point. But it's for love.
All right. We're going to finish with something fairly intense, but I thought this was really crucial.
This is important.
Everyone gets a chance to vote tomorrow, and if you haven't mailed in your ballots, we have. You can actually register to vote tomorrow. You can, as long as you are postmarked as of today, the 5th, you can still mail in your ballot.
All right. So if you're watching this later, if you're watching it now, the date is?
Well, it's the 5th, November 5th. Now, U.S. Army Major Brent Taylor joined the military because of the 9/11 attacks. That occurred when he was at college at BYU. Now, since he's come back, he's married an awesome woman who, frankly, is a rock star. He did this really cute post on September 18th on their 15th wedding anniversary where he said, Jenny Taylor is a rock star and a superwoman through birthing and raising 7 kids and 4 deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan.
7 kids.
And over 5 total years of separation for military service. Yes, Jenny, you are a goddess.
Wow. And he is National Guard?
Well, he was the mayor of North Ogden.
Yes.
Now, the interesting thing is this. He had to take a temporary leave of absence because he had to finish his 4th tour of duty in Afghanistan. He was killed this weekend on an attack from an Afghan commando group that apparently was an insider attack. They had inside information, and he lost his life.
Right.
So everyone here is devastated, and they're genuinely stunned trying to come back together with what's going to happen. And I know that Governor Herbert's heartbroken. A lot of people have reached out, and they're supporting Jenny Taylor and their family.
What's the whole vote message, though?
Here's the thing that was the most emotional. This was Major Taylor's final Facebook post last week. And he quoted Franklin D. Roosevelt where he said, in the truest sense, freedom cannot be bestowed, it must be achieved. And he said, it was beautiful to see over 4 million Afghan men and women brave threats and deadly attacks to vote in Afghanistan's first parliamentary elections in 8 years.
I've seen that.
He said the strong turnout despite the attacks and challenges was a success for the long-suffering people of Afghanistan and for the cause of human freedom. I'm proud of the brave Afghan and U.S. soldiers I served with. Many American, NATO allies, and Afghan troops have died to make a moment like this possible. For example, my dear friend Lieutenant Kefaletullah, who was killed fighting the Taliban the day before voting began. As the U.S. gets ready to vote in our own election next week, I hope everyone back home exercises their precious right to vote, and that whether Republicans or Democrats win, we all remember that we have far more as Americans that unite us than divide us. United we stand, divided we fall. God bless America. Vote. Please vote.
Bye.